Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the super informative podcast. This week, I'm joined here today by Connor Kavanagh,
Good morning.
Mr. Bob Lamb,
Here he is.
and of course, myself. Today, we have a special guest joining us all the way from Denmark, our first guest out of country, Mr. Emil.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, Emil. You may notice under Emil's name it says Connor Kavanagh because we had to use Connor's account for this recording, but that's fine.
It was a very tedious process.
Very happy to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
And also, wait, may I just say something? The reason that it may seem that this looks a bit empty is because if you haven't noticed already, we're missing two very important members of our gang.
Our gang? We're in a gang?
Sandani. Yo, wait, was I not supposed to say that? Yo, I'm sorry, man.
Bro.
Damn it. Yeah, we're missing Joe and Akshay, which, if anything, I'm sure you're all jumping with joy. I know I am. I was so hyped.
Very happy to replace them.
When I heard they weren't going to be on the podcast, I was like, yo, this
Emil,
is
Finally.
Emil is worth more than both of them to this podcast. So today we're going to be doing a different.
100.
Today we're going to be doing a different topic. Connor, would you like to talk us through the topic?
We're going to be talking about our favorite music, like our favorite artists, our favorite songs, our favorite albums. And also our least favorite songs, our most, and just like generally the worst music to ever be created. And there's only one right answer, and we'll get to that later. I won't spoil it like I did before.
It's called Intense Spanish Banjo.
No, I believe what your friend is called is Ed Sheeran. We'll get to that.
Oh, the Ed Sheeran comments are gonna start. Okay. So Connor,
let's first of all get it.
Where do you want to start?
Let's get it started with. What would you guys say is your most listen to genre of music?
Who wants to start?
Emil, you're the guest. We're gonna let you start.
Genre.
Danish drill.
No. I don't know, no, someone else go first. This is.
Oh, is he a little stressed out? He's shy of the camera.
I need to think about this.
His first time.
So shy.
His first time being on such a big platform, isn't it? My favorite genre of music. It used to be a lot more.
2 followers or something. Subscribers.
It's a fucking massive platform. It used to be probably pretty generic stuff, maybe mainstreamer more stuff, but recently it's more shifted over to indie Australian music. A lot of bands that people haven't really heard, and now I've gone back and I've made a nostalgia playlist, which I'm enjoying listening to a lot at the moment. So that's probably it for this this year. That's the progression we're at.
Cool. What about Mr. Lamb?
My favorite type of music?
Yeah.
Right now, between 2. So I listen to a lot of just pop. Like you'd easily find them on, I don't know, the Spotify. Some of the Shanghai, not Shanghai, but more close to home, like Chinese songs, some old songs. But I do listen to a lot of.
What,
right.
Oh, I would have said my favorite is heavy metal and jazz. Mix it up a little bit.
Damn, Emil, have you
Yes. Well, like kind of like pop, but like a little bit slower. Like
Oh, he likes that slow music.
Okay.
John Mayer. He's my favorite artist. He's
Emil's a
amazing.
lover, not a
He's
fan.
very talented. Make love, not war. My
I'd
motto.
say a lot of like
Frank Ocean.
I listen to Frank Ocean sometimes, like experimental rap, I guess. Not like what you know who JPEG Mafia is?
Not a single clue.
No.
Okay, never mind. As we move on, and then just like
Connor, don't be afraid to talk about what you like just because nobody else knows what it is.
I'm sorry.
What is
And
it?
then,
What?
like
What's?
honestly,
Sing us a song, Connor. Sing us one of his. Oh, sorry, that usually happens at the end of the podcast.
yeah. I'll sing you a song at the end of the podcast.
But I mean, am I allowed to like pass on the opportunity to hear you sing?
No, you gotta be here. You gotta be here. People would pay
That was
good money to
fun.
hear me sing. You do not get to pass this up. God damn. I like I don't know how to explain it. Like, yeah, I like listen to like just rap in general pretty much. And then like I don't know, like I guess indie stuff.
I've never really been a fan of rap. Rap music is it can it can be good. It's just
Yeah, you
doesn't.
haven't.
It's like I don't get it.
Doesn't
I'm
toot your
not.
horn?
No, it doesn't. It does not toot my horn, bro.
Depends on the rap.
I can't relate to it, I guess you could say.
What do you relate to?
I relate to Australian stuff, and it's like we're Australian. That's the music. That's how they sing.
Spiders.
That's all they
Yeah.
sing. They sing kangaroos.
Blonde boys
Just look-
doing what blonde boys do.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs in the world, actually.
That's actually fact. What okay. Let's go on to what would you guys say is like one of your favorite songs, like of all time? Doesn't need to be your favorite because that's like obviously a hard question. Like overall.
Do you know my favorite song,
right
Connor?
now?
Thinking.
Well, like,
My favorite song of all time. Of all time. It's the best song that I've ever fucking heard. It's this small, it's not very well known. It's a song called E-Girls Are Ruining My Life by Corpse Husband.
Oh no.
oh
So
man.
beautiful. It's
Stop.
so beautiful.
I wish I could say
Stop.
he was joking, but he plays that whenever I'm with him. It's not
I
okay.
play that every single time Connor joins the call, or like I'm with Connor. I
Can
will
we kick
play
out?
that
Can we
song.
kick out Ryan?
No,
Can we
because I'm
kick
the
him out?
owner.
It's
But
not healthy.
I can mute you. I think it's fucking hilarious. I installed an entire bot in our Discord server just so that I could play that song to you.
It's torture. I
Jesus
don't like it.
Christ.
I don't enjoy it.
No one enjoys it.
Emil, what would you say is your favorite song of all time?
Honestly, I would say Queen of California by John Mayer.
A vibe. A mess.
Have you heard it?
I've listened to some John Mayer. I admit I am not an avid John Mayer listener, but I have listened to some John Mayer.
You should listen to Queen of
swear.
California. It's a really nice
You know what?
song.
I'll do that. You know, I'll make a list of all the songs we talk about, and I'll listen to them all when we're done. I make that promise. I make that promise right here, right now.
Yes.
Bob, hit me with your favorite song.
I have a few that I can't really just like ignore. When I first listened, okay, so I got Spotify when I was like in 2015. I was late.
Yeah.
I had like and I didn't properly use it until like 2016, 17. And and I probably remember the first song I got on my Spotify was um it was Pop Danceology. I had to download it from a YouTube app or something, and I had to add it to my phone. That was the first song I've ever had in my playlist, and that would stay on top, like as one of the things that I think will forever be on top.
Pop
Um,
Danceology.
Pop Danceology
No,
was one of the most
no,
like
for real.
pop
When like
shit.
I remember when like I was like 14, like that used to be like the thing, like at the end of every year, like yo,
You
the
would
new Pop Danceology.
exactly like it was just a cultural reset. But then the
Yeah.
second one is it's a current song. Oh, it's really hard because I'm thinking of three songs. It's either the night we met by Lord Huron, somebody else by 1975,
1975. That's a good song.
or it's Givian, favorite mistake. It's really good. It's amazing. It's great.
The
Yeah.
rest of those. And also, just for anyone wondering, Pop Danceology is basically it was a thing that was super popular in like the early 2010s, where it's like at the end of every year, it was this dude on YouTube that would literally make like a huge mashup of all the biggest songs of the year, and it went hard.
So
went
hard.
It
went
was a lot
really
like
hard. Like I
it was a
remember
lot like the riff off from Pitch Perfect. I remember that was really
No.
fucking good. Sort of both of them.
that's a good
Like
song. That's
like
a good
because
song.
because
Off
the
on the
riff
third
offs. I don't think I remember the third one. The third one, the third movie was a
Of the
bit
of the
movie
army
is
camp thing in
trash.
Pitch Perfect.
The
yeah, it's
third
just
movie
overdone.
Yeah.
trash. I watched it on the plane and I was like, why am I watching this?
I was
But
just
the
really
first
disappointed.
the
Yeah,
first two
exactly.
the first two riff offs were like pretty
Yeah.
good. And we sung them for fucking
Yeah.
ages at school.
The dude, the second riff off in pitch, like we that was like an anthem. Like that should be
Mhm.
the national anthem, not just of like Hong Kong, of all countries.
Anytime
Feel
we
like
go
should
on
just
any
collectively
bus.
sing the riff off from Pitch Perfect 2. No, just in any situation. Like
Or
not even
hiking.
just yeah. Not
I
Oh,
remember when we were
please,
hiking and then we would just sing it.
for real. No, we do that all the time. It was a beautiful song. I'd honestly say that like I don't think Mozart could do any better. Like I think like Mozart,
Whoa.
Beethoven.
It's hard to compare because it's two very, very
No.
different
It's
types of
very
music.
easy to compare. It's
Well,
very
maybe
easy
for
to
your
compare.
simplistic mind.
Whoa, Emil's hitting me with the big
Ooh.
words. Damn, you're really trying to out English me?
Yeah, I was just
I don't know how
searching a lot
hard
on
I
Wikipedia
don't
before
know
this podcast.
Just to throw some words at me.
I don't know how hard
Yeah.
simplistic is to outbeat Connor. Might need some bigger ones than that, Emil.
I could hit him with a big word.
That's preposterous.
Yeah.
oh,
Okay, I'm done. I'm
This
done.
is a music
Yo,
podcast, not an
I can't
English
come back from that.
podcast.
I can't come back. Okay. I'd say that my favorite song. Okay, now this is hard. Wait,
Probably Ed
my favorite
Sheeran.
song is. Ugh. Uh. Yeah.
Castle on the Hill?
No.
Question mark.
Mario Judah.
You're putting anger in my head. Oh, Mario Judah.
Shape of You.
I'd say
How can you guys name
there's
this
like
many
three
songs?
songs that like I think about and I'm like, damn, those are like beautiful songs. Like, have you heard When Doves Cry?
I've heard Doves in the
Oh.
something by SZA.
SZA.
I don't know what you were talking about.
When Doves Cry by Prince is a good song. Is a very good song.
I'm gonna listen to it after this podcast.
I'm not.
Then
I'm gonna be honest.
then one of them is it's a song by JPEG Mafia. It's called Jesus Forgive Me, I Am a Thought.
You are.
That is what the song is called.
Hey Connor, that song was made for
Actually,
you.
It's very good.
Actually, I think I would say,
It's
not
actually
thinking
good.
about it, I think I'll say my favorite song is Everyday Flow, or
J. Cole?
yeah, of course. Like
No
I mean-
England is my
debate.
city,
I mean,
No
we can't
debate.
we can't forget Pokemon Go. I play Pokemon Go every day. That's a banger. That's
Or it's every night,
That's
sis. It's
lyrical
every night,
genius,
sis.
man.
Oh God, church.
God Church.
Rice gum. Rice gum.
I don't. The
I
thing
forgot
is,
about that.
You listen to all the diss tracks. I only knew about It's Everyday Bro because everyone like spoke about it. I did not know there were
Like the whole Sidemen shit.
Bro, I did not keep up with that. I just like, played Minecraft. I just minded my own business, dude.
No, you were minding your own business.
Yo, dude, we gotta make Emil a permanent member.
Hey, we're kicking
We
him
don't
off
need
after
Joe
that
and Axel
comment.
no
I
more.
don't
Get
need
them
that
out of
shit,
here.
bro.
No. And like, okay, let's get on to like, what would you say is your favorite album? And I know that's like, it's kind of difficult because I think today, like,
It's a yikes.
not many of we don't really listen, especially with streaming. I feel like I do
Well,
sometimes, but
depends.
yeah, like I do sometimes, but I definitely like not very often. It's more so listening to specific songs by people more than
I feel like-
I mean,
discography.
There's
I
some
feel like-
there's some people that have like one like who are one hit wonders, but like have full albums, but there's only that one song that's actually any good.
Yeah.
I feel like Connor
right.
probably listens
Like,
to albums more than the rest of us, mainly because of your vinyl player.
That's true.
Because
That's
you
true.
get the full album, you just go and put it on for a couple hours.
Yeah,
You listen.
I'd say I have a good idea. I'd say I have
I
a good
mean-
idea of what my favorite album is.
Personally, I haven't actually listened to like an album in legitimately years, except for maybe Tickets to My Downfall by Machine Gun Kelly earlier this year, or late in 2020.
Oh,
But other than that, I don't
mean,
listen to
I know
albums.
that dude. That's the dude that's engaged to Megan Fox.
Honestly, my favorite album, 2014, Forest Hills Drive by J. Cole.
By
J. Cole.
That shit is the
Dude.
bomb.
I remember you used to listen. We used to be in DT class together in year 9, and I remember you sitting there next to me, just like I'd look over at you, and
Yeah.
all you'd be listening to was J. Cole, and I'd be like,
So
okay.
it was it was and still is a fucking great album.
You just listen to GOMD like all the time.
Oh no, the full album is fucking legendary.
I like 4 songs on that album.
I've never actually no. Okay, so there's this one artist that I do listen to. I don't know if anyone knows of it, but I know another viewer of ours. Hello, Will. He does listen to the singer. Their name is Joan, and they're a band of some sort, and they have really good songs. They kind of mix between songs from the 80s with very modern, like it's very like a mix of two types of songs. But I've only listened to their albums like fully because it's so rap is crazy. Like I get one song and one song only from one album, and that's it. I can't have, because usually at least to me, right, all of the rap sounds so similar, and one of his albums, like all of them is just the same thing over and over again. So like I can't.
Have you never heard the full Divide album from Ed Sheeran? No, what?
Have I probably did. I think I did.
Because
Is
were
that the
all
one that
very
has
popular.
Is that the one that has like all the math symbols in the album cover?
his albums a different math symbol.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some head mash shit going on.
Yo,
Okay.
exactly. Yo, man's gonna start putting in brackets.
Duet this.
I
My
mean,
mama don't lie.
these
to
are
me, but
these are the
she
songs
like
from
that.
Divide. There's Eraser, Castle on the Hill, Dive, Shape of You, Perfect, Go Away
what-
Go,
Uh,
Happier,
I
New
guess you
Man.
would. The no song from it was like legit on the charts.
Yeah.
And because they always played in Zara.
No, exactly.
mean,
they
I
they
always-
still
I
play
always-
Sheeran and Zara.
I always liked Galway Girl a lot out of that
Yeah.
album.
To like there's not even like one song that like no one listens to. Like all of them were highly listened songs.
I'm not gonna, as a child, I I did listen to Ed Sheeran's music, but as I got older, I just progressively began to like repulse him. And now, like, when I mean I can't stand Ed Sheeran, I really can't stand Ed Sheeran's music. Like,
Oh, no.
it really,
Do you think you
I
have an
don't-
underlying psychological issue with him?
I think I have a great hatred for him. I think my anger for Ed
Hey,
Sheeran
turn
is
that off.
just, like,
We ain't playing music. Hey, we're gonna get copyright
what-
struck.
like
Yeah, we're not that important
Hey,
yet.
Ed Sheeran's gonna be out here. He's gonna
you
be
guys-
like
like
these
Ed
fucking
Sheeran
kids
makes me
with
angry.
their 20 views. I'm a fucking copyright these motherfuckers.
No, Ed Sheeran makes me angry.
Why?
He makes me angry. He upsets me. I don't know. He infuriates me, and it's more than his music. I don't like his music, and I dislike his
And
existence.
I'm in love with the shape
I'll
of
put
you.
it out there.
Push and
Should
pull like a
pull like
The
magnet.
magnet too.
You know that
Two.
isn't that song written for Rihanna or something?
4 or 5 seconds? No. That's with Paul McCartney.
For
Never mind.
5 seconds.
Dude, no. Favorite album is probably like, yeah, because you're right, Ryan. I listen to a lot of albums. Like, I'd say one of my like definitely by Kanye West and Kid
Oh.
Cudi. That's a good album. And then, like, I think
What
like
about 17 by
Ooh.
XXX?
hold on.
Ooh.
Yo,
That album.
eyes.
I've just remembered. I listened to the whole album.
Look at
There
me.
was a
Fuck me.
that was not from was that from that album?
No, I don't think that's from that album.
Emil just wanted to sing that.
No, like
I just yeah.
yeah. No, and then like To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar. That is a great album. That is like a really, really good album. Like when I finished listening to that album, I just like sat down and I was like, damn. And I like sat there for like a full 10 minutes just like thinking to myself, like, bruh,
Smoke Perp.
bruh.
So I was like, oh.
Gucci
He was like,
Gucci Gang.
Oh, Lil Pump.
That whole fucking thing. Jeez.
I mean,
No,
Christ.
please. I just
Gucci
like,
Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Woo!
if I had to realistically say what my favorite song or
our
favorite
guest
album
today is
was,
kind of hype.
I'd probably also say Tickets to My Downfall because again, that's the only album I've listened to in fucking ages.
Damn. I see. I feel. What would you
You
guys say is
feel?
the worst song? What would you say is the worst song ever made? Because I actually have a list.
You know,
Oh,
I could
yeah.
play. I don't know. I think you guys both know this, but I could play these
Ryan's
songs
favorite song.
which me and Connor made together.
Yes,
we've dabbled in
please,
music making.
Please.
Bob, did you not know this?
Please.
No.
No,
Please
we're not
play
playing
them.
these
Finally
songs.
play them.
We're
Emil,
not
there's
playing these songs.
a couple we don't play
not-
just
we're not-
because
Oh,
we're
not
embarrassed
playing
at
these songs.
we're
We're not-
embarrassed
know,
at
I've
the
heard them.
quality. We're embarrassed at the quality of them. So there are a couple we don't play, but there are a couple that
And
they're not that
the,
bad.
and the,
we're not-
and the subject
We're not
matter of
playing
some
the
of them as well
songs.
are
Okay,
a
so-
little bit
We're
controversial
not
to say the
playing these
least.
songs.
Okay, we won't play the song. We won't play the song.
Right.
But
Okay.
if we get 100 views, no, if we get
200, 200.
50 likes, I will intro the next podcast with one of those
Yes.
songs.
Yeah.
God damn.
Okay,
Like
hold
one
on.
of your
200,
singles or something.
50
Like,
50
when you
likes.
make this.
Yo, I'm gonna tell all
2
my friends
likes.
about this
2 likes.
just to get 50.
No, 50.
Okay. Well,
We can do it.
Can
I can make that happen.
can I start with the worst song?
Yeah,
Have
go
y'all
ahead.
heard Dance Monkey?
Yeah, bro, but that was
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of
Dance
good
Monkey.
at the
No,
time.
It's not a bad song. It's just hugely overplayed, and I feel bad for it because every time you listen
Sounds
to
like a
like
fire
one of her
fire hydrant.
songs.
No,
No. But like the thing is because it was overplayed that much that every time you hear her voice, you instantly just will turn off and not want to listen.
more
to
than
her voice
overplayed.
becomes
Her
'cause-
voice
'cause-
is
yeah.
weird.
No, it's because it's been overplayed so much that people just don't want to listen to her voice anymore. Like,
But her
find
voice is
find me
also-
someone that still likes that song.
Probably someone working in.
I didn't know there were people that liked the song.
I
to
liked it
begin
at the
with.
beginning. It wasn't bad.
I liked it at the beginning.
I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
It was like I guess it was catchy, but it wasn't like a good catchy. It's like that.
No, that was no. I mean, like the first time or something you heard it wasn't bad. At least.
Yo, do you guys know what's like the most fucked up song you guys know? Like a song that's like written about a fucked up thing.
Oh, Murder on My Mind.
Hmm.
I know a song that was written by someone who's fucked up.
Is it Ed Sheeran?
What?
No, it's not Ed Sheeran. But it's just like, to be honest, and this drags along with songs. To be honest, I feel like there's because if you listen to the song, you're supporting the artist. But I feel like if an artist had made a song, I mean, sorry, if an artist and their songs they're separate to me at least, because if they do something wrong, I support the song.
Yeah,
I like the song. But
exactly. I feel the same way.
I get
It's
what
the
you
same
mean.
thing with
Sure.
Michael
I think
Jackson. Like, I like his music. I don't necessarily like him for the way he like what he
very
did and
obvious
stuff.
reasons.
I don't support
Yeah.
that, but like I like his music, so I'm gonna keep listening to his music. I know that's really controversial to say because a lot of people disagree with it, but just because someone has done something like fucking terrible, still doesn't change the quality of their music.
I think the thing with me is that I think it's either way. Like in terms of like if people like think that way, you can't really stop them. I think it's just different perspectives on it. Because the thing with me is that like I personally can't listen to Michael Jackson's music anymore without thinking about what he did as a person. And so I don't really listen to his music, but like it's not. I don't have that expectation that everyone else has to think in that same way. But for me, like if someone if if someone does something like mess or like watching something that they did
Bro.
made like when I watched Scream, I was watching Scream like a year or so ago, and like at the beginning, like it sort of comes up produced by Harvey Weinstein. That completely changed like my viewing of the film. Like whether like regardless of the film's quality, like
Mm.
just knowing that it was like supported by him, it just like it was still a good film, but it changed my
Did
view
you
on it. Like,
have you ever watched House of Cards? What about Baby Driver?
No, I haven't.
I've watched
I
Baby
know what-
Driver.
I know.
Yes,
Kevin
he's
Spacey
in
was
it.
in that, right?
Kevin
Yeah.
Spacey's in that, and
Kevin-
he's
yeah,
also
Kevin
like
Spacey's
a
a
big part of
real
Me
creep.
Too. Like he was also one of the most people who got
Really?
like
Yeah, no,
accusations.
yo, Kevin Spacey a
Yeah,
creep.
he got like 30 or 40 people. That was like 30, 40 people that
Kevin
that
Spacey.
came out
You don't
against
mess
him.
with Kevin Spacey.
I mean, he's a bad dude, but I still like the movie Baby Driver or House of Cards for
No,
that
yeah, you see,
sake.
that's the difficult thing is, it's if whether you're able to separate the art from the artist. It's 'cause-
Exactly.
I think it's far more difficult with film because it's less like the music where with Michael Jackson, or it's just his voice.
Yeah,
It's like a solo.
and with movies, it's like a
Yeah.
collaboration from many
There's
different
like there's
people,
like
and it's
hundreds.
not fair to take out the pain that you have with one person on every other.
Well, I mean, I think it depends on the context. I think.
I think we're getting a little bit.
Damn. I think Emil's doing more to organize us than ourselves at the moment.
Damn, yo, dude, we need to make a meal like a permanent member.
Nah,
He
nah.
can be like our overseas gang member, you know?
I think Joe's gonna veto that.
You dig? Yeah, Joe would
Oh.
probably veto that. No, at this point, like live. He's gonna come at me next.
What about
I still
least
can't-
favorite album?
What?
Least favorite album?
Wait.
Fuck. I don't listen to albums, bro. I mean, I guess
It's gotta be. Oh, it's gotta be one of
Oh
Ed Sheeran's.
no,
The new Ed Sheeran album. That new Ed Sheeran album. There,
What, you
when
mean the
I'm with
collaborations
my
one?
baby, yeah. Da 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 da. Whatever.
so you're talking about his collaborations one, where he
That's a bad
collaborates with all
album.
kinds of people.
That's a.
Really? There's a
Wow.
couple songs on there I don't mind.
Ed Sheeran's music is just so like, it's so tame. Like I'll listen to it, I'm like, I get nothing. Like it's the fact it's not necessarily like it sounds awful. It just doesn't sound like anything. Like I just feel like if you searched up like generic pop song, this is what would appear, and I'm just like,
maybe that's just
I-
maybe that's just a sign of how big Ed Sheeran has gotten. The fact that you genuinely just think that his music alone encapsulates the entire pop genre.
well, maybe he just makes boring music.
I mean,
Maybe I'm the right one.
Okay, I'm sure he has. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who think differently to you, but that's okay.
If you like Ed Sheeran, unsubscribe from the podcast.
No,
No, don't do that.
Hey.
Don't do that. Hey. Hey,
Connor,
hey,
that
hey,
will
hey,
make
hey.
the viewers from like
Just
50 people to
zero.
like 2 people.
0 viewers. 0 viewers.
You'll be the only viewer.
Fine, do you know what? We'll trick him. If you like Ed Sheeran,
That's
subscribe
still
to the
not gonna help.
podcast. No. What we gotta do is we'll release 2 versions of this podcast where it's exactly the same recording, except we edit the bit where I say either you like this is a smart idea.
But
I think most majority
how-
would
I don't know how that would work though, Connor.
Anyway, I mean,
Okay.
let's move on
Sorry?
from that because, you know.
Hey,
Anyway,
but
my least favorite album would probably be Lil Pump.
Lil
Yes, sir.
Pump.
My least favorite album would be Lil Pump. You know how his album is called
It is?
Lil Pump.
Oh, Lil Pump by Lil Pump?
That's the one with Gucci Gang in it. That's my least favorite.
Gucci Gang. I'm not gonna lie. There is one song on that album that I do enjoy. There's a single song.
Gucci Gang.
Yo, we actually have similar fucking.
Yo, what the? Okay.
damn, we really be on the musical side today. Wait, what do you hate about Lil Pump?
I don't know. His music is just too like. I mean, there's obviously a lot of auto tune in his music, but like it's just bad. Like there's not something that I can pinpoint. I just really just dislike it. No shade to Lil Pump if you're
Yeah.
watching. You know, put me on your next song.
Yo, yo, if Lil Pump a viewer, come on
Yeah.
the podcast and defend
Prove,
yourself,
prove,
man.
prove to me that
Bring Emil back on again.
you're not just some
Emil
overrated
really
kid.
coming at him.
Okay, I just listened to the first 30 seconds of Smoke My Dope Fit Smoke Perp. Bro, that
Disgusting.
stuff is so bad.
Oh, Smoker Perp is so funny.
What?
Told ya.
Connor, you have such weird opinions when it comes to music.
No.
You-
Funny
you-
in a bad way. Like,
Smoke or
Smoke-
Pump's music? You mean
Smoker
Lil
Perp
Pump's
is a
music?
different artist.
Hmm?
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Never mind.
Wait,
Beg your
No,
pardon?
Smoke My Dope. That's a song from Lil
Oh.
Pump.
I thought Ryan said he was listening to Smoker Perp, and I'm like, why
No,
is
it's Smoke My Dope by Little Pump and Smoke
I'm sorry.
Perp. Smoke Perp. I don't know.
Okay, never mind.
Rap
we
is such a
figured out the issue.
confusing world, bro. They just sit there and say words to a beat.
It's because they're blaze as fuck.
Bruh.
No fucking high.
You know, but there's one song on that Lil Pump album that I really like.
What is
Which
it?
is
Heroes.
what? Oh, wow.
Heroes. That's a good song.
No.
Dude, you know, I made a rap about like statistics across the beat to D-Rose.
Oh,
I have it on my Google Drive. It's beautiful. It's stunning. Y'all don't understand.
I think I
Let's
remember
forget
that
everything
when
about Lil Pump.
you
The
told
song
when you
literally
showed
starts
it.
off with gun sounds.
Yeah. E on my wrist, 100 on my wrist, 8.
zeros.
Bob knows what I'm talking about. Bob
Yeah.
knows what I'm talking about.
Of course. I
Okay, so
don't
that's
have, like,
Emil's least favorite album.
I don't have a bad song. Because I don't listen to bad songs, or at least I don't remember bad songs.
Oh, I get you.
I think like some songs, I might be just like outgrowing it, if you know what I mean. Like if you're
Oh,
younger
yeah.
and you listen to it and you're like, oh my god, this shit slaps, and now you're listening to it and you're like, what the fuck was I listening to? What was I on?
I dig.
Okay, it really also has to set the place that it plays, because if we're playing Chainsmokers anywhere, I would get the fuck out of there.
That's very
But if it's like
communistic.
no, it's just the Chainsmokers don't hit as like
Of
as well as
course.
it used to.
Let me take a selfie.
Chainsmokers don't go hard
see.
no more.
That was
Yeah.
Chainsmokers?
That was Chainsmokers.
I don't remember. But okay, so there's one more that I do have to talk about. And that is Martin Garrix.
Oh,
Oh.
he's a
Martin
diva.
Garrix is one of like when I was he's like okay, when I was in 2016 I listened to him a lot. I remember I was playing it on the bus and the train, I was like at home, like studying. But now that I do listen to it, I think there's a type of same feeling it does. It's not that I hate it, it's just I don't feel the same way that it used to. If it was played in a club though, like hypothetically, if we went to a club, I mean, I would
Go crazy.
I would go crazy.
Yo, it's EDM music, isn't that? The whole it's
Yeah.
it's
I don't know, man. I kind of just have like moments where I'm like, oh, this song doesn't, I don't like it, and then sometimes I really like it. But
I mean,
people saying that they're not gonna like me anymore, but
Oh.
like I don't really like Lany, Lany,
Oh, neither do I.
because
Lonnie Rose.
it's very. It's not that it's bad. It's just very
Lany.
NY in caps.
Like just Lani.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't want to love you anymore. That's the one that I always remember. And yeah, that's the song that I wouldn't like. It's just also because like I don't like to listen to it because it just doesn't, like you said at the start, it just doesn't bring a good memory, and it's like that, like it's not something I would listen to. It's not that it's bad. A lot of people like it. It's just I don't like.
I enjoyed, and I still like objectively like look at it. I'm like, it's a good, it's good music, but like, if I associate it with something bad, like for me, that's like 21 Pilots. 21 Pilots. Like I like I like 21 Pilots. I did enjoy 21 Pilots a lot. But the thing is, I just associate 21 Pilots, like the entirety of their discography, with negativity. So
Oh,
there's a
I
bit
tw-
I have
you know
one
21 Pilots.
suggestion.
21 Pilots is good.
I have
21
one
Pilots is good.
suggestion though.
They are, but I don't. I can't listen to them. Yes, Bob.
So there is this one song I forgot to mention just now. East Side by Khalid and
Khalid?
no, it's
Halsey.
not a bad song. It's not a bad song. It's just Halsey's part. Doesn't really, that's it. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Khalid's part is
I
fine.
no, I get what you mean. I don't really
Halsey-
like this song, but Khalid's part's better than Halsey's.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But like I do
Why are you
like
yo, dude, the Halsey fans about to come out with like
Halsey fans about to
pitchforks.
go at
You're
it.
gonna get rocks
podcast.
thrown at your window.
Apologizing
Halsey
straight
fans.
to Halsey here. She's obviously a fan of the podcast.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah.
Halsey.
She's gonna clap back at
Yeah.
Bob like, what the fuck, bro? I thought we were homies.
Ryan,
I didn't like you either.
Ryan, why is your eyebrow glitching out?
Because I did the thing.
What do you mean, Ryan? Your eyebrows are perfect.
Yeah, what
normal.
do we mean? What do we mean? I got my eyebrows done earlier today.
Yeah, that's a perfectly normal. And I love how this entire time we haven't actually acknowledged yet how a meal melts every 8 seconds.
Yeah, I've been noticing it every single time. It's kind of annoying.
His face melts every 8 seconds. We tried to fix it. You just gotta live
Bear
with
with
the fact that
us.
he looks like, I don't know, an ocean and melts.
This is why he can't be a member of the podcast, because his Denmark Wi-Fi is too far away.
Yeah, to the point where it just transcends his whole being. And
He just
melts
genuinely
into it.
starts melting. I think one genre of music
racism.
which
I'd say
I think we're all massive fans of, except for maybe Bob. Is sea shanties. Sea shanties are the best. I don't know if we talked about this on the last podcast, but sea shanties. What are you guys' favorite sea shanties?
Sugar and rum or tea and rum?
Wellerman.
Wellerman? Wellerman's good. I'm more of a
I don't know, on my
drunken
YouTube
sailor.
like 5 times.
I am also more of a drunk.
Drunken sailor.
Yeah.
Drunken
Drunken
Sailor.
sailor's a good
Oh.
one.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That one's so
Is
fucking
sea
good.
shanty a genre?
Yes. It's
Bro, sea shanties
songs
is
made
the
for
best
people at sea.
genre.
Right.
You know what's another
That was so quick.
Yeah, and just
You
I knew
should.
as soon as Connor said it's just no.
Hello, yo, where are you when I need you?
Connor, I'm the one that lives closest to Iceland, and I can tell you from experience.
I've been to
I
yeah,
live
but
near
I've stepped
Iceland.
foot on the land. And yo, they played hard. It was like a mosh pit, but in the back of my car.
You know, there's a lot of people from Iceland stuck in our prisons.
Stuck in your Denmark prisons.
What?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a weird fact to
Why
pull
did
out of your pocket.
Where did you? What do you? Is this a threat?
Yeah, it is.
You threatening to? And I'm gonna put the link to an Icelandic rap playlist in the bio of the video.
Don't. I
Connor, you
swear,
don't edit the
Ryan
bio of this video.
vetoed
Ryan,
this shit
Ryan,
real
I'll
quick.
make. Ryan, I'll make.
I don't think you have that power.
I'll make
Don't
the
do
playlist.
that.
God damn it. Well, listen to Icelandic rap. It's fire.
Wait, don't you already have that playlist,
Who would
Connor?
you say is the most?
Oh wait, didn't your Spotify get hacked like not that long ago? If I remember correctly.
Can you?
What do
stop
people in
talking about that?
Iceland speak in? What language?
Iceland.
Yo,
I do not know.
Yo, no, they speak in Polish.
what the wait?
Dude,
wh-
I straight
What
up
do the
tell-
people in what do the people in England speak? How they speaking?
Englandish.
American.
Australian English.
Exactly. Canadian English.
No, Canadian English is false.
Just a
Yeah.
foreign concept.
Canada's a myth.
Canada's a myth.
Canada's a myth. Australia is a prison island.
Wow, I have a few issues with
Okay.
that statement.
Okay.
Bring them up, Ryan. Fight me.
In
No,
a
we gotta have
pandemic,
live boxing match.
I mean,
I feel like we talk in a
I
panorama.
mean, if Jake Paul can do boxing during a pandemic, I can.
Emil, you want to do a boxing match with me?
Bruh. Dude, I
I'm
feel like
down.
we always end up talking about boxing matches during the
We will
podcast.
organize. We will
Like
organize
it always gets to the
a super informative, official, exclusive podcast
For
where
real.
we just fight each other.
At Wembley Stadium.
How the fuck
That's
are
what
we
I'm
gonna
up
get
doing.
I could
Wembley
book it.
Stadium?
we can't have like large gatherings. And second of all, if we actually booked out Wembley Stadium, like, and every seat could be filled, you're gonna have like 8 people in the front, and then it's just gonna be silence. No one else will be there.
It would just be. It would
Actually,
just
okay,
be
realistically,
Will.
how many people do you think we could fit in Wembley Stadium? Like, out of
No, we could feel if we reached out to all our friends. There's probably a couple, like a lot of people that would.
yeah,
want
we'd
it.
get like 10
Oh,
at most.
I think if we reached out to all of our friends combined, I think we could at least get like 300-400 people.
Emil's just really
4
flexing.
No,
his
no, no, no,
presence.
no, like
Emil, but you gotta think about
friends
it.
and then mutual friends.
You gotta
friends
think
of
about it
friends.
this way. You gotta think about it this way. I guarantee that most of our friends in Hong Kong, sure, they might come, but they wouldn't come all the way to England just for that. If they were in London, near Wembley Stadium, then they may. They're not gonna come from Hong Kong.
You guys have
Ryan, we both
I
have
have maybe
more
20
than
friends.
1,000 Facebook friends. We
Oh
can make
shit,
this
we have
happen.
more than 1,000 Facebook friends. I mean, we're so cool, aren't we?
I have 1,000.
That's crazy, man.
Bro, we're we're
That's
popping off.
insane.
Yo, we got Facebook friends.
Yeah, we are.
We all have
we
family. We all have families that are big. I'm guessing.
Wait, we have families.
Alright, okay, we're alright.
No, you're an orphan.
We're getting low-key off topic from music.
Oh, just a little,
Just a
just a
little bit.
little low key off topic, Connor. Talk about me being an orphan.
Most overrated artists. Overrated artists.
Yeah. Well, who would you say is the most overrated artist of both all time as well as like right now? And because I think this might be pretty
Wait,
controversial.
I'm gonna guess what Connor's gonna say.
I could guess what Connor's gonna say as well.
I'm not going first.
No,
I need
no,
to think about it.
Oh, yeah, same. Connor, you're gonna say Ed Sheeran.
Connor's gonna say Ed
No,
Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran's not overrated. Ed Sheeran is bad. Ed Sheeran is bad. Nobody
But surely the
rates Ed
fact,
Sheeran, so he's not overrated.
surely the fact that he has millions of views makes him overrated.
No. He's hated.
But that means that some people do actually like listening to his music. Nobody is gonna listen to a guy who's shit at music just to take the piss out of him.
Shape of You was very like I don't know if it's still the biggest, but it's definitely like one of the biggest songs ever, like with the most views. Is it still the video with the most views on YouTube?
No, on YouTube.
No, not on YouTube.
It's
but
the most
on
it's
Spotify,
the
yeah.
most listened to song on Spotify of all time, yeah. But back to my point. You know what? For every Ed Sheeran sympathizer, there are
Wait.
3 Ed Sheeran haters.
Shape of You, Ed Sheeran on. It is the biggest.
What even is the video? Who wants to?
5.1
It's just him boxing.
Of a dude called Ed.
It's him boxing.
Who wants to watch a video of a
There's
ginger dude
7
called Ed
billion
boxing?
people in the world, and 5.1 billion people have watched it.
Then that's sad because that just means
That's
someone decided
crazy.
to watch that video multiple times.
Connor, I think it was you. I remember you
You?
used to love Ed Sheeran years ago.
You
Was
did.
he excited
Yeah,
for his
Love
music
Ed
releases?
I just
I remember
said
sitting.
I used to enjoy
I
Ed
remember
Sheeran's
sitting in
music.
math class, literally the day before Divide came out, like the full album, and you were just sitting there pissing your pants. You were so fucking excited.
Yo, you pissed in year 7?
No, I cannot name anyone who has
Stop
who had
giving me.
as much
Stop
love.
reminding me my shame. Stop reminding me
You-
of my shame.
I have never met anyone who's had as much love for Ed Sheeran as you did.
And look where it's got me. Look where it's
Yeah,
got me.
Way worse.
Nowhere. And now I dislike him with a great.
I
hate Ed
don't
Sheeran.
think there's a lot of people that hate Ed Sheeran. I think that's very minimal.
I think there's a very large amount of people that hate Ed Sheeran. Okay, continuing onward. This wasn't even the person I was gonna say was overrated. Okay, I'd say the most overrated artist. Like, it's a good question actually. I wouldn't say Drake because I think Drake made pretty good music like earlier, but I think recently Drake's music is kind of meh. You get?
I don't
Chicago
listen
Freestyle
to.
was the last song that I would think, oh, that's like the last song you can ever top.
Like things like Tootsie Slide, like it's not. They're not
Oh,
exactly like.
I've
Yo,
heard of that.
This is it.
Didn't he make that like specifically so that it would become catchy for TikTok?
TikTok? No, it's written so that it could be a TikTok song. Like literally, like you listen to the lyrics, like right foot up, left foot side. First of all, you can't do that. He goes, no. It's right foot up. Like okay, imagine these are 2 legs. Okay, right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up.
No,
It
you
doesn't
put
work.
your right foot up and then you put it back down and you put the left foot and you
Well, then he
slide.
doesn't specify that, does he?
He's
He
gonna
needs to
say
give better
right foot up,
instructions.
right foot
Lyrics are
down,
not in
left
depth
foot
enough.
slide.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
he
don't
wrote it.
care about.
I don't think he
I
wrote
don't
it
care about it being
specifically
catchy.
for
What about my
TikTok.
safety?
I
What
don't think
about
he wrote
my
it.
safety?
He did not write it specifically for TikTok. I really do not think so.
He wasn't. He wasn't prioritizing my safety.
But if you think about it, that Drake song been talking about a sex position.
Yeah,
I think it is.
Yes. So
It is
you're
a
not
sex
standing up, you're lying down, so you wouldn't have to put your foot down.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have not analyzed Tussie Slide to the greatest of my abilities. I'll do better.
So
what about my consent?
Bro. Dude, I'd say another artist that was that's kind of overrated is like, I ain't gonna lie, like
Eminem.
yeah, I wasn't thinking that.
what
but
did you
yeah.
say?
Eminem.
No.
Eminem. No, I don't know. I just think
Eminem-
off the top of my head.
Eminem
Eminem's
is
music.
an amazing rapper.
Eminem's music
He is.
recently is hot.
Yeah,
dude.
recently maybe, but that he still has the ability to sing, and
To speak really, really quickly.
he's still an amazing rapper. Yeah,
Lyrical
his
miracle,
songs,
subliminal,
his songs
satirical.
his songs lately aren't as good as his old music, but he's still a great musical artist.
Well, yeah, obviously, like legacy wise, he's every single album he releases. He hasn't made a good album since like
Well, he's also like 50.
he's like 42.
Hey Siri,
Yo,
how old is
Oh my-
Eminem? He's 48.
And
he's
welcome,
48.
welcome our new guest to the podcast, Siri, on Emil's phone.
I thought
Oh yeah.
I was so scared we weren't recording. I was like, are we just starting? I was so scared.
I mean,
He's
we've
just
only
white
been calling
noise.
for an hour.
He's just white noised all of us out.
That's kind of right.
And dude, I'd say another. What's another artist that like? I'd say another overrated artist would be like Selena Gomez. Like Selena Gomez made like decent pop music, but like I've never understood why Selena Gomez was so famous. Because like I just feel like
She's
there were
hot.
other.
Full
Wow.
stop.
Just
Full
straight
stop.
in there with that. Just no chance.
No, there's like plenty of. There's plenty of hot people in the world.
Yeah,
It doesn't
but I
mean
mean-
they get like hugely famous.
She also has a really nice voice.
I don't know about. I wouldn't say that's. I wouldn't think of like Selena Gomez and like, yo, that voice go hard. She's sort of just
Hey
whispers.
Siri,
Oh, I have one.
is Selena Gomez a good singer?
No.
Oh no.
Does
I
I think that Bruno Mars is a overrated
True.
singer.
Jake, no, not Jake Paul. Well, also Jake Paul, but I was gonna say Justin Bieber.
Really cool. Oh yeah, yeah.
100%.
Justin Bieber's old stuff.
Would you argue
slaps.
Charlie Puth?
No, Justin Bieber. It's the
Boyfriend
same. It's
by
the same
Justin
beat.
Bieber.
It's the
Ooh.
fucking same beat every time. And it's the same like type of like
No, do you ever-
like style.
Do you
There's
ever
no
think about
diversity.
like you ever think about how like Justin Bieber like he made like what's it called like Love Yourself and stuff and like that was like literally like he made like three of like the biggest songs of the whole year and then like 5 years go by everyone's like yo where's Justin Bieber and he's like I'm about to
He
release
didn't make Love Yourself. Ed Sheeran did.
Yummy.
I know but like he still released it and he's like yo guys I'm about to come back with the greatest hit yo I'm about to come back with a bang and just went yummy. Guys did you
Oh,
did you
also,
stream Yummy?
Can I just say that Love Yourself, Ed Sheeran intended it to be Fuck Yourself and not Love Yourself. Justin
radio
Bieber made it
friendly.
PG.
radio
That's
friendly.
not.
Why are you arguing for didn't Ed Sheeran's entire like X album, like instead of swearing, he just like would like mute it out himself?
What?
Like in in the album where we're thinking out loud album,
Yeah.
he doesn't actually swear. He like he just like,
I wish I could mute you.
but you can't. You can't.
Ryan,
Yo,
admin,
Please no.
can you?
I could
Anything
mute him.
but the
I'm not
mute.
going to, but I could. But I think realistically
Exactly. Give me my respect.
it's probably a good point to end right there. We've talked about a lot of music stuff. If you have any differing opinions in music taste or album taste or artist taste, then let us know in the comments. If you really hate Ed Sheeran like Connor does, go ahead, support him in the comments. And if you would like to hear one of Connor and me's songs at the beginning of the next podcast, drop 50 likes down below. On the YouTube, that is.
If you want me to return, just say so.
And Emil will return if
Spam those comments if you want me to return.
maybe if you say so. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching.
Please don't. Please don't. Please.
Connor, would you like to take us with an outro song?
Yes, sir.
Sea shanty.
Sea shanty. What
Once
What
was a
we're
ship
gonna
that was
hear
put
Connor
to
sing?
sea.
Connor, sing a song you I
Fine.